of caffeine that keeps you up at night. So we'll see how it goes. But more than that, I just want to describe her life journey as I have seen. So let's see how it goes. So way back, 18 years ago almost, in 2006, in the month of August 21st to be precise, a baby girl was supposed to be born. So as new expecting parents, we were very anxious, but we were ready. We had painted her nursery, read all the pregnancy books, we had gone to the math classes, and we baby-proofed the house. We were ready from our side, very excited too. So August 21st finally came and went. And so did the 22nd, and the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. Finally, on the 27th, the doctor said, okay, this baby seems to be liking her mommy a lot, and if she's not out by herself by 1st September, we're gonna take some action next. Now, what the doctor said was a word of advice. What the baby took was threat, right? So one day before, she came all on her own. So that way, Malaika was born finally on the 31st of August 2006. Her birth told us what to look forward to. As in, she was always gonna stay within the rules, but she's gonna live life on her terms. And what I mean by the rules is she was born one day before the cutoff date for academic year for Big County. So she's always been the youngest kid in her school or in her class, right? So that was planned. I'm sure she planned it. Knowing her, I'm sure she planned it. So as she was growing up, we started thinking about her academic needs, right? So as first-time parents, we enrolled her in a Montessori school. As you guys know, in Montessori school, a lot of grades work together. So there's kindergartners to first graders, to fourth graders who all work together. So obviously, as new parents, we were anxious how she's gonna cope with that, right? And a petite girl, is she gonna be bullied and all that stuff? You never know, kids are mean when they are young, right? But to our surprise and total shock, she was almost like Tom Sawyer. She made all the other kids do her work. The kids thought she was little and she needed help, and she never corrected. And we saw that, and the next year we yanked her out of that and got her into Hycroft Elementary. So that's where she started her elementary school. Yeah, during the elementary school, of course, she started defining her academic goals right away. By first grade, she knew she wanted to be a lawyer. Also, during the same time, she said that she wanted to be a politician. But I think she saw the politicians that we had, and that plan went wrong, so it was okay. Also, I think the elementary school was the only time when she shared some school time with her younger sister, Sana. And they actively tried to avoid eye contact when they saw each other in the hall. Right? But there was no avoiding of eye contact in middle school, I think. I think middle school was when Malaika enjoyed her life the most. What do I know? I'm just the dad. Right? So that's what I thought. I mean, she had a new set of friends. She started exploring new horizons. Not that high school was not fun or you got like great set of friends in high school. But high school was just too busy, too much work, right? Am I right? So middle school was, I think, a little bit better from that point of view. That she got to explore some horizons, open new doors all by herself. And as parents, we tried to open new doors for her too, most of the times, right? So let me elaborate. Sometimes you just have to put your foot down. How so? So Malaika decided that she's gonna join the school band. And for this time, she decided to go with the biggest instrument that she could think of, the saxophone. And her music teacher told that, okay, she needs to practice, or all kids need to practice for 1 hour every day. And she is very rule-oriented. Once the teacher told that she has to do it for 1 hour, she has to do it exactly for 1 hour. And then as
6 o'clock in the morning.
Don't give away my punchline. My wife, ladies and gentlemen. I know. But anyway, so as her days started getting busier, she realized that the only time she can find 1 hour to practice music was the first thing that she can do when she wakes up. So 5:45 in the morning, she would start playing her saxophone. And trust me, you do not want to be woken up by a saxophone. And whether it's a world-class jazz musician, and she was not. So finally, we have to put our foot down. We closed some doors for her. We were like, first close your bedroom door, go inside your closet, close that door too, then play your songs. Right? After that, and once middle school was almost done, then came the awkward phase of pre-teen and then teen. And I realized that I think she inherited my swagger attitude that I know is pretty, and I'm right, always right. And her mom's tough as nails persona. Add to that our special Puneri sarcasm. She's inherited that a lot. It's the right recipe for success in my mind. But also for lot of controversies and lots of top backs, which happened. So yes, it did. So that happened, but fortunately, as I said, it was for a very short period of time, which was nice. So once that we went past that, I realized that we were more on a friends basis than being just parents, especially the two of us. So she started high school, everything was gonna go well when the pandemic started, of course. So all of us were at home, we got even more closer to each other. And I'm proud to say during the pandemic, I taught both my kids how to trash talk. And they do it well. They do it really well. So, you hear that, right? Okay, it's amazing. I mean, yeah, I've done a good job. I don't care about my other parenting skills, but this I got. Agreed? Okay. So anyway, while during the high school time too, and one other side thing that I want to tell. If you looked at the earlier slideshow where we were showing all the pictures, did you guys notice I don't have a single picture with her during her high school days? Do you know why? She single-handedly decided that she wants to take the worst pictures of me ever. All the pictures, the camera is right here. 50 pictures right there, 50 pictures right there, 50 pictures. And don't ever tell your high school kids. Yeah, see? Abuse. And don't ever tell your high school kids any of your drawbacks, ever. I accidentally once told them, her especially, that I have a slightly longer nose. Now my nose is a centerpiece in all of my pictures. But anyway, it was still good. Things were starting to get busy in high school. And oh my, they were getting busy. There were courses and there were AP courses and honor courses. I don't even understand what all they were. Then there was the admission stuff, there was the college admissions, there was the essays, and she was flying through that, and then finally senioritis came through. So everything happened during those 3-4 years, and it was great to see her journey in general. So I remember this was the girl who, as a baby, for multiple months refused to crawl, and she gave us tremendous amount of anxiety because of that. And I could see that she was now running 6-minute miles. Well, that was amazing for me to see. You did, right? Or am I just exaggerating? I'm a dad, I can exaggerate so often. Exaggerating? Okay. So, and that's the thing. So, also, I always saw that whenever she was younger, she would never leave my hand, even to cross the driveway if you were going to the main road. And look at her, she is crossing all the way to the Atlantic now and going to France, right? And France and France and Colombia. That's gonna be so much fun. I can guarantee you that. Like I always say, enjoy the journey. Don't worry about the destination. It's gonna come easy. But once you're in France, you're also gonna have a very interesting experience. A little bit frustrating, but exciting as it is. You're just like your mom and I did, or a lot of people here. So when you are in France, remember that you're not just representing yourself, you're not representing the family, you're not representing the community, you're representing the entire nation. Right? No, there is pressure, so behave well. And act well too. Yeah, and I'm sure you will. And don't worry too much about it. If I've learned my history, I've learned the World War II. I know the French get in trouble, they always do. And guess who bails them out every time? The US. So, anytime you get in trouble, you're gonna be there. So, thank you so much everybody for listening to my crap. But at the same time, this was supposed to be a roast. But there was not enough material for me to roast. So as a amateur stand-up comedian, I'm extremely disappointed. But as a dad, I am really proud. I can only imagine the places you're gonna go. So, love you. Thank you.